Hello everybody, and welcome to another reaction video, where today I'm going to be reacting to the second round of the NHL Playoffs. As you can see from my blue paint and my one piece of memorabilia for the Toronto Maple Leafs, I'm going to be talking about the NHL, and I'm going to be talking about all four series that came to a close over this last week, and I'm going to be talking about every single one. The first one to finish is between the Winnipeg Jets and the Montreal Canadiens. I said in a video last time I made a reaction video for the Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens, I said that the Montreal Canadiens were most likely not going to win against the Winnipeg Jets, and I was proven wrong. This series was really surprising. The first game was a 5-3 win for the Canadiens, and a hit on the Canadiens player Jake Evans suspended Scheifele, and that really put a dent in the Jets' confidence. Then in game 2 they won really convincingly. In game 3 they won really convincingly, and in game 4 they were able to sweep the Jets. So this series was surprisingly one-sided. I felt that this series was what nobody expected, and now the Canadiens are in the conference final for the first time since 2014. So congratulations to them. They are the team that is coming out of Canada and will play the Vegas Golden Knights, which will be really intriguing. That's sort of a spoiler for my next series between the Avalanche and the Golden Knights. The Golden Knights were able to beat the Colorado Avalanche in their series. Another upset, as everybody thought that the Colorado Avalanche, including me, were going to make a deep playoff push and able to make it to the Stanley Cup final and play against another really good team. But they were unable to. They lost to their West Division rival in the Vegas Golden Knights in Game 7 with a score of 6-4. So this series went 7, it went the distance, and it was really enjoyable to watch. This Colorado team is really dangerous. Nathan MacKinnon, and even their supporting cast with some players like Nazem Kadri getting suspended, they were still able to bounce back and move on. But this series was really fun to watch. Marc-Andre Fleury is still there with the Knights. Their team, even though only joining the league in 2017, is still kicking. They're still really good. So they are going to be playing the Montreal Canadiens in the conference final. Both teams there are underdogs in their series, and I think that this is now where the Canadiens' ride ends. The Golden Knights are a really good team. The Canadiens, they had yes, they had the Jets and the Leafs, who were the best teams in their division, but the North Division was really weak. I'm going to say that my team, the Leafs, weren't really good, and the Jets also weren't really good at times. So this team sort of got a really easy route. If they played the Oilers, it may have been different. They were so close to being eliminated from the playoffs itself. So I just think that this is the route that's going to end. This may be showing my bias as a Toronto fan, but I think that it's the only logical thing. I can't bet against that Golden Knights team. If you can beat the Avalanche, you can beat the Canadiens. The third series I wanted to talk about is another one that people thought was a little surprising, is between the Boston Bruins and the New York Islanders. This Islanders team is really good, and they played against the Bruins, beating them in 6 games. This series was expected to go to Boston. I thought that this Boston team would make a little bit of a deeper push and make it to the next round at least. They didn't, unfortunately. But this Islander team was really scary at times. They're really good. Matt Barzal is really good. So it seems that John Tavares trade worked out in their favor, and it's been very fortunate for them. But again, this Islanders team played really well against the Bruins, and were able to easily beat them and move on. So I think for this Islanders team, now they have to play their next matchup, which I'm not going to say because I don't want to spoil it now. But whoever they play next series will be really interesting, as this team, sort of an underdog. Last year, they did lose in the second round, but they were able to make it to the second round, losing to the Lightning. So I think this team has already made it one step farther than they were expected to go. This team is really good, and it's going to be very, very exciting who they play with. The final series I want to talk about is between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Carolina Hurricanes. This series is another one that was an upset. Everybody in the world thought that the Carolina Hurricanes were going to keep moving, keep rolling, and win against the Tampa Bay Lightning in this series convincingly. That was not the case. The Tampa Bay Lightning were able to upset the Carolina Hurricanes in 5 games and win the series. This one was really surprising, as I also thought that the Carolina Hurricanes were a really, really good team. This team was really, really well balanced. They got depth, they've got scoring, they've got young players, they've got veterans, they've got a really good goalie. So this team was very surprising to see them go out this early. Other team that they played against the Tampa Bay Lightning were the defending champions, so I guess you have to give them some credit, but I didn't expect anything because this team had so many injuries with Stamkos and Kucherov. So to see them come back in the playoffs and just perform like they were last season, it sort of brings them back to what they were last season. And yes, that Stanley Cup was considered fake because it was in the bubble and teams had no time to prepare, but still, a Stanley Cup championship is a Stanley Cup championship. And for them to beat the Carolina Hurricanes, they are the scariest team going into the second round. They are a team that is still an underdog, but has beaten the team, the best team in the league. So to see them make it is going to be really, really fun. They will be taking on the New York Islanders in the conference final, and that one is also a really good series. As I said, it is a rematch of the second round from last year between the Lightning and the Islanders, and that series is going to be really, really fun. My predictions for the both series is that the Canadiens will lose to the Vegas Golden Knights, and that series will most likely be, I'll give them 5 games, 4-1 New York Golden Knights. They will make it to the Stanley Cup final for the second time in their short career, in their short franchise's history. And the second series between the Lightning and the Islanders, I think the Islanders will lose, but it will go to 7. I think the Lightning will and the Islanders will have a really tight matchup. It will be 7 games, and the Lightning will sneak out in Game 7 and play the Vegas Golden Knights. This series will be very, very fun to watch. If it happens, the Lightning will be looking to defend their Stanley Cup again. So, yeah, I am very excited for this third round between for both of these series, as it has a lot of storylines. You can see a team that has been an underdog this entire season go against a juggernaut in with Montreal against Vegas, and then you also have the Islanders, trying to get revenge on the Lightning, and the Lightning trying to protect their Stanley Cup championship. So both these series have a lot of storylines, a lot of fun. I can't wait to watch them, but I don't really have any memorabilia that I can put up on the wall there because I have no jerseys. I can't find any. I don't have any posters, but I hope you enjoyed for this video. I'll try and get more memorabilia for whatever I'm trying to talk about. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want. I will be making a second round reaction video for the NBA and a third round reaction video for the NHL. So if you want to see that, just stay tuned for when those series are over, those rounds are over, and I'll make a reaction video for that. But hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want, and I will see you in the next one. That's about it. See ya.